Oh.
No, it ate them all up. It ate them all up. No.
Oh, God damn it. Now he's just in the paths.
He's a part of the moon now.
Right. Am I dead?
My first girlfriend turned into the moon. That's rough, buddy.
What's going on, guys? Just want to let you guys know to hit that like and that subscribe, and if you guys want to get early access to next week's episode of FullMetal Alchemist Brotherhood, you guys can do that by becoming a part of our Patreon. The link's in the top pinned comment or the description below, and we thank you guys very much for coming by. Now let's get on with our FullMetal Alchemist Brotherhood reaction. Hey, what is up, everybody? It is me, Sean Tank Top. I am over here at Casa de Tank Top. I'm hanging out with my very good friends, Dustin and Morgan. Trace over there at the dojo. Trace, how you doing over there? Trace.
Oh, I'm doing great.
It's sweater weather.
My favorite season.
Oh, sweater weather. Sweater weather. Sweater weather.
It's done become sweater weather. We're over here. It's kind of autumn.
That's why Sean is wearing part of a sleeve.
Part of a sleeve. Yeah, I took off a couple. It's actually because I got some tats like earlier today and stuff. Well, that it looks like I'm getting ready to do like some karate stuff or something like that. But that's not what we're here to report to you about. That's not what we're here to do. Even though I'm happy to give that information out, what we are here to do we're here to talk about the FullMetal Alchemist fucking Brotherhood. These two Brotherhoods over here, but we're talking about FullMetal Alchemist, a show that just absolutely trounced everything in our Patreon poll, in our YouTube poll, as far as like the next type of show to watch, the next anime to kind of check out. And we're on episode 2 of season 1. We just got through a whirlwind of a premiere. You know what I mean? Like that first episode, very large scale. We're bloodbending in the first fucking 10 minutes of shit. You know what I mean? We got fire alchemist, we got metal alchemist, we got a ghost boy living in a fucking suit of armor and shit like that, and a big world that I'm definitely interested to kind of keep going in and shit like that. I think that was the biggest thing where I was just like, okay, cool. Like they clearly wanted to showcase what is possible here and like the kind of and like the stakes and everything. And so that was kind of, and I think that's kind of what, and you're like, okay, cool. Like I'm down to check out another one or whatever it is. So that's kind of where I stood as far as that one. What do you guys think of going to this next one? I know that you guys over there, you guys were picking up the big, like, are we the baddies angle.
Yeah, because we got these, like, the adorable family, the adorable brothers, but then they're child soldiers, so you're like, wait, they're putting these kids to war, like, and then the guy, the bad, sinister, twirly mustache man, his whole deal
the fascist general,
is he's angry. No, not the fascist general, the one that they were kind of setting up as the bad terrorist.
Right, the guy that they were going after, the water alchemist.
Yeah, he was like saying shit like, oh, what we did in the Great Extermination or something like really, really dark. He's like, this is why I'm doing it because that wasn't right. And they're like, wait, that sounds like he's. And then their leader
literally named the Fuhrer.
On the nose much?
So I'm like,
a couple of historical context clues there that maybe that's not the most chill shit. You know what I'm saying?
Again, I mean, because every anime is secretly World War II.
Yeah.
Because that happened in Attack on Titan too.
And I drew that conclusion where I'm just like, what if we're just starting with like Reiner and Bird, like you know what I mean, like essentially it's kind of essentially what we're doing, like we're just starting there as opposed to having like starting with maybe the people that they're going after or whatever it is, like or like the people that they're subjugating or whatever the fuck.
And if you're jumping in with us on this show and you haven't followed our other stuff, because we covered Attack on Titan, we covered Avatar and Legend of Korra, so it's hard for us not to make those parallels because
obviously they're bending elements.
Avatar was just straight up fucking, this is bending all the way. Like, and I mean,
but with the magic, because you need symbols apparently.
The water guy, the water alchemist was like giving me big Zahir vibes, like big.
Ooh, okay, I can see that for sure.
Pontificating, like kind of like you don't know what the real deal is. Like you're using these powers for bad. Like I used to be.
And Amon was a secret bender. He was a secret water bender too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know. So
There was like Zahir and Amon, like both had those like lofty ideals, and so like those guys kind of have that sort of like vibe where you're like, oh, actually. That's what makes a good villain when you're like, oh,
if you were angry about a war crime, then I'm with you.
Yeah,
and I can definitely see that because there's obviously dark elements. People are we're blood bending, we're fucking killing motherfuckers, we're trying to kill motherfuckers, and like all this type of shit. There's like big stakes and stuff, but there's also those brothers are adorable. They make like cute little weird faces, and they just want to eat food and stuff like that. And there's clearly some avenues where I can see there being a lot of heart in this show as well. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And so I think that it seemed very apt even just from the thing. And I don't know if this is your first time here, we seem to like both of those shows pretty good. So I think that this could be right up our I think this seems right up our alley, and I'm definitely excited to check it out and kind of keep going. You guys want to get going?
Yes, please.
Hell yeah. All right, well, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us as we go through Season 1 of FullMetal Alchemist Brotherhood. If you guys want to get early access to the next episode, you guys don't want to wait until next week, you guys can actually watch our reaction to Episode 3 right now on our Patreon. Our Patreon link's in the top pinned comment or the description below. You click either one of those that are down there, and that'll take you over to our Patreon. You pony up $5 at the Toon tier, at our little animation tier that we got going on. Ooh, here she is. Oh, and she's fucking smoking.
Her name is literally Lust.
And his name is Gluttony.
Gluttony.
She stabbed his ass straight through the fucking brain, just like in Terminator 2. And that gets you early access to that and all the other animated features and all the other animated shows that we are currently covering right now. It also gets you get exclusive podcasts, our Batman vs. Everyone podcast. You get commentary tracks, a whole bunch of stuff over there for a pretty damn fair price. So we hope that you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that, hit us with a like and subscribe if you please. It helps us tremendously over there. That shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. We appreciate you guys for hanging out. All right, let's get a look at this. This is the second episode, but they call it the first day. What the fuck gives, huh? Where's the consistency? They're right in my ass.
Jesus. Guys, like 20 minutes of television, and they already got an opinion.
I'm ready for the DNA guy from Jurassic Park to show up. Oh, my God.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, get the whole story here.
I mean, I could have used this information last time, but hey.
Well, I think they want it because you don't know, you want to learn type thing. I mean, you know.
These little munchkins. They're so cute. Apologies to the anime community, but the word full metal is one word. And when you do acronyms,
let this go.
When you do acronyms, you do first letter, and then you get to call it fab instead of MAV.
And Fabs or whatever.
And Fab is so good.
Fab is it's easier to say. You know what I mean? Like,
and if there's anime titties, you're like, I was fapping to Fab the other day.
Right.
I don't know. It's kind of the same way that like
Fabs.
Avatar fans don't call it Avatar. Most of them call it ATLA.
Avatar, the Last Airbender. No. First letter.
I get it. So I still think we should get over it.
We're having a GIF like kind of thing over here, which I can understand. Okay. So it's like a power up. Oh, so this is backstory. He doesn't have his arm yet.
Okay. This is the first day he's just turned his brother into a robot.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is before everything.
Oh
yeah.
Don't fuck around with magic.
Whoa. Oh my God.
Can't learn anything from our deadbeat dad who's not here.
Right? Yeah.
No
shit.
I like that. She finds you messing with the dark arts, and she's like, "Fuck
and
yeah!"
She's like, "Oh, that's so cool!" Right?
Fucking metal. Yeah. She's like, "Metal, bruh."
She's a metal mom.
Tell Satan hide from me.
We just killed their mom. Holy shit! Like we just met her.
What'd she die of?
Oh, they're cute.
Oh God, he's never coming home.
Oh no.
That's a horrible thing to tell a child. Smush down those tears, children.
What do you think they were telling each other during World War I? They were saying, "Get over it." You know.
Okay, suck it up, Buttercup. Back in my day. They caught you crying.
Yeah.
They give you something to cry
Cheers
about.
for flinching. Ew.
Oh, look at this little grandma.
Tiny little grandma. Minimum hag.
Adam sized.
I want a shirt that says minimum hag.
Yep.
That's me.
I love these little like facial transformations that they kind of do. They're really funny.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially now that it's getting into sweater weather. It's stew weather too, buddy.
Are they just living in the house by themselves?
And they go over for dinner every night apparently or something.
Who's mowing the lawn?
I don't know.
Who's paying these bills?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, don't bring people back from the dead.
Oh God, they want a pet cemetery, Mom? That's a little rough. Oh shit.
Okay. Oh, is he gonna be like, I would give my right arm for Mom to come back?
Funny you should say.
Oh, geez.
Oh.
Raven.
Uh-oh.
I like that they just kind of gloss over that. Yeah, we studied an alchemy teacher, as if that's just like a common ass thing.
Sure.
Yeah, no big deal. This is what you use to dissolve bodies.
This is like Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Right.
Put it in a bathtub.
Alchemy, bitch.
Yeah. Jesse, we're going to dissolve your girlfriend.
Oh.
Soul data.
Soul data. Metal.
It looks like it looks like the things that Doctor Strange puts on his hands.
Yeah, and there's the eye of whatchamacallit.
Ah!
Oh, is it? He had to give his arm away.
Oh.
No, it ate them all up. It ate them all up. No.
Oh, God damn it. Now he's just in the paths.
He's a part of the moon now.
Right. Am I dead? Oh, fuck.
He's the moon.
He is kind of part of the moon now. This is just like the ending of Moonfall.
It really is.
They just rip it off.
Spoiler.
Oh.
Oh dang! when you're like roasted by the universe,
Right. When you're roasted by God or whatever is essentially what's going on here. Like, whoa.
oh god, he's gonna see some shit. Oh, whew.
Some Clockwork Orange shit.
It's interesting that it kind of like the way that it expresses itself, like it's in rectangular pieces and shit. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. It's like, oh, you want to see your mother? I got your mother right here. Oh.
Oh.
Your brother.
Ooh. Oh, fuck. And he probably has to give an arm to possibly get the ability to give his brother back or something like that, you know? Oh.
Oh god, is that his
Pet cemetery.
Pet cemeteried mom.
I mean, sometimes that is better. I mean, this is
Sometimes
worse.
dead is definitely better in this case.
Yeah.
There's an alchemist that lives up the road over there. A lot of alchemy goes down that road.
Oh, gee.
Alphonse has gone sour.
God damn it.
This is dark as hell, dude.
Oh, man.
Oh, he got an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
Dang.
Damn.
10 years old.
Memorial reel.
Right, exactly.
Remember.
In the arms of the alchemist. Like, the arm. That's like they're in a prison, maybe. Maybe this is like a little foreshadowing of what it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was a cool shot. I really like the composition of that last bit, like that last panel. Okay. Oh, he like comes upon them. She's so tiny.
She's a minimum hag.
Yep.
Right. Oh, wow.
Oh, there they are. Oh. Oh, boy.
Oh, wow.
Oh, baby.
Just so wild to hear like this little cute little voice coming out of this gnarly looking fucking like samurai fucking armor.
Gaslight.
Yeah. Did the grandma kill it?
She just swept it up and threw it away or whatever. Like it was like the only way that they could do it.
Oh, Hawkeye.
Hawkeye, nice.
Get him a bow and arrow. He'd be great.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Based.
that's right. Yikes. She knows the truth that war is hell.
What if this fucking guy is like lying to these kids? Like, we might have a way to fucking get your body back and do all this stuff, and there isn't one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
yeah.
he can't get his body back, but. Ooh, swap out of the military. Ooh. Maybe they can put Alphonse in a dead body. Could be a zombie guy.
Yeah.
Frankenstein him a little bit or whatever it is, you know?
Can you imagine you just turned 15 and you got all those hormones and you don't have a penis anymore?
Right, just a big fucking metal, like, bump.
Imagine being 15 and not being able to eat a sandwich.
Right? You're
Yeah.
hungry at puberty. You're hungry all the time.
You know what food tastes like.
You're hungry and you're horny, and you can't
Yeah.
do either.
Can't do nothing.
Literal nightmare.
Can't jack it out of a fucking out of a window or anything like that. That's fair. I mean, he had a rough weekend. Like, yeah. See, he's weaponized. I mean,
I don't trust any people in this military era. Although, don't jack it with that hand.
No way.
right. It depends on how much friction you're into, I guess. You know.
See, don't.
Damn, he can do fucking. It's kind of like some what was it, Ling Beifong? She would do that stuff. It was like a one blade Wolverine type action a little bit.
So cute. So she invents robot arms and legs?
Yeah.
Dang.
You're like, I'm down with that plan. Like,
It's like child soldiers. We're doing child soldiers. I'm excited. Although, a Fuhrer named Bradley. Never gonna not be funny. Okay, Brad. Did you invade a little Poland, Brad?
right. Ooh.
Oh, he's making a dildo?
Stop.
Oh God. Ha!
He did a Katniss.
Oh, they have handguns in this world too.
So I gotta send you into the shit so you know what's going on out there.
I fell apart.
Ah.
Oh, slick. Okay, he cut it.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
It was kind of a cool. That was a cool moment.
That looks like a House Valarian's seahorse.
A little bit.
Kinda.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh God, unofficial
dog of the military. That doesn't sound great. It sounds rough.
dog. Ooh.
An oppressive feel.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's what they want it to be like, you know.
They are like, cool, you're down for okay.
There we go.
Sneeze that stone.
I do love. I love this ending thing. It looks like a kid drew it and shit like that.
Yeah, and when they're cute, yeah, or whenever they switch to being cute in the animation.
Yeah.
And I remember they did that kind of in some elements of, and I think it's just part of anime language. But Avatar, like The Last Airbender,
They would do a little, yeah.
Yeah, they do that a little bit, or definitely like they look like how they drew Toph in the Wanted poster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like currently right now, you know, and in some of those other things and shit. I really liked that episode a lot. I mean, like it was backstory, it was cute, it was horrifying.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
You know, it was kind of body horror.
Zombie mom.
Yeah, or whatever the fuck that thing was.
It was there were so many like just like rough things where it was like, yeah, we had like deadbeat dad, mom dies.
Dad doesn't even love us, although maybe revenge on the dad as they steal the dad's body.
Oh yeah.
Well, also they're good at alchemy. Mom's cool with the fact that they're fucking doing alchemy. They're gonna run into Pops.
Yeah.
They're gonna run into Pops in this world at some point. Like they're gonna have a Darth Vader type of moment, like where there's gonna be the work and the job and the thing. Like maybe the fucking guy who's the leader of the rebellion.
Maybe it's his dad.
Is their fucking dad or something like that. And maybe it's gonna be that. Maybe it won't be as kind of as rote as shit, some shit like that. But I mean, the fact that
he's not a dead body, he's like out there somewhere. We're like, yeah, we're gonna meet him.
Yeah.
And he's a powerful alchemist.
Probably. Yeah, 'cause why would he have left all those books around?
Yeah, I mean, like, except for they're just not doing a basement thing that we have to wait for. They literally just get to the basement and then they lose their arm and they almost kill, like, one of them and shit like that. And they turn him into a robot. No, I mean, like, I really liked it. I mean, like, the backstory element, like, it was kind of like what that first episode was kind of like in like an Indiana Jones movie where they have, like, the initial action set piece that kind of sets things off or whatever. You're like, whoa, this is kind of crazy. What's going on here? And then, like, you kind of learned a little bit, about everything and stuff. I mean, I dig these two brothers. I mean, like, they're like, they're really, no, but they are really cute.
Well, one is really sweet, but then the other one is kind of getting a little too horned up for this whole state violence.
Yeah.
He's like, state violence, sign me up.
It's like just they want to play soldiers, they want to do all that type of shit, especially kind of like in this sort of era, you know what I mean? They give you, like, you're 12 years old, somebody wants you to go out and fuck shit up, and they give you a fucking cool badass uniform and stuff like that, and you don't have to go to school, you know what I mean? Like that, like, yeah, for sure. And so, I mean, I want to hear more about, like, they're like, oh, we had that report on Isaac. What's this on the waterbender? Like, I kind of like there's elements of intrigue that I think that this show, obviously, this episode was like,
he shut down our puppy kicking company.
Right? Yeah. I
How
mean, like,
dare you? Now those puppies won't kick themselves.
I deserve the freedom of the right to kick as many puppies as I want. Right? No, I mean.
Don't call me the Fuhrer for nothing.
Right.
What's the economy? The economy runs on puppy
kicking. You know what I mean? Who knows? I mean, like, I think that, I mean, clearly this one was just like, we need to dispel the information about who these kids are and how they got to where they are and what made them and shit like that. A lot of stuff. I love the grandmother. She was really cute. I like this well-meaning granddaughter, too, that's with them and shit. You know what I mean? Like, they set up... I mean, like, dead parents, I mean, obviously, it's a huge trope just in general fantasy, science fiction, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like... But especially in anime, like, you got to have either
have a dead mom.
You got to have either, like, absent parents, like parents that just, like, they're there but they're not important. You know what I mean? Or they literally got to be fucking dead. You know what I mean?
Parents
like,
are boring, man.
Yeah, who wants parents? You know, like, but the
not me.
But right, but the there was some of that cool staging, like when they kind of like they were walking in the hallway and then it gave way to this huge vista and you see like this giant tower and stuff like that, and like there's a very kind of like full fascist kind of forthright, like, just making this big show of like a full metal fascist.
Full fascist?
Full fascist alchemist. Yeah, for sure. One word. I don't know. It's the design of it's cool. I like these two brothers, and so I think that I don't know. It's definitely it's hooked me more emotionally, especially when he was just like when he was kind of like quivering and kind of crying as a suit, and you're like, oh my god, like that was.
I know, and he can't have any tears because he'll rust up like the Tin Man.
Oh no!
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my god, he totally could have said that. It's like, and then the weird alchemist god took my arm and he threw it over there, and then he took my leg and he threw it over there, like or whatever it is. I mean, that's kind of what happened.
Yeah,
and like,
pretty much.
and that representation of whatever that was really interesting. Like when they started to disassemble them and how it almost seemed like digital in a certain sense because it was like.
Is this gonna be we're living an algorithm show?
Who knows?
Probably.
What if that God isn't God at all? That's just some
programming kid.
Some programmer. It's Zuckerberg.
That's the kid who plays Overlord.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is.
It could just be Zuckerberg in there. We don't know.
We literally don't know. I mean, like
this might be the metaverse.
But I enjoyed that element of like of just how different it felt. I mean, like with how kind of classically, kind of let's just say like kind of like a pentagram kind of Satanist kind of type thing that it looked like, or very Doctor Strange, like it looks like those things that he does.
Eye opens and
right. Like I mean, like I liked all of that, but then when it would express itself in like when they were getting disassembled, it seemed very binary. It seemed like in rectangles and stuff like that, which kind of made it
coming apart. Yeah.
Yeah. It seemed really very creepy in that way that it just wasn't, because you'd expect it to kind of be wispy and spiritually and kind of like, oh, it's like, Shang Tsung, it's like, oh, your soul is mine type shit or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, it wasn't like that. It didn't do it in that way, which I think is kind of what made it almost even more unsettling in a certain sense. You know what I mean? Like, from an art direction sort of standpoint. So I don't know. So there's a lot of cool things in this episode. I really like. I enjoyed it. Did you like this one?
Yeah.
I think I like this one better than the first episode, just because we got.
I did. It was more world buildy though.
Yeah.
Because the first one, you're just like, I don't know any of these people.
Like, this is crazy, but I don't know nothing.
And
about
also, like,
this
the
shit.
robot's kind of cute, and I'm like, oh, you could tell this is gonna be cute. But then I'm like, I have no idea what's going on. At least this, I'm like, they started by explaining what the fuck alchemy is.
Yeah.
And then they also like, okay, they have this lifelong dream of finding out about the Philosopher's Stone, and this is how they got to where we were in the first episode. And now they're on their mission.
Yeah.
So I think I have more of a handle on everything.
And some of the things that went down and some of the crazy shit that with that whole thing that happened in the city was due in part to the power of the Philosopher's Stone as well. And they just need to find out. I think it's been whisked away by somebody, and I think that they're now it's like a detective story almost. Like they're just trying to figure out where the fuck it is. And probably the chick in red also wants to get her hands on it for whatever the fuck she can do with it. And that's where they're going to kind of meet each other.
Probably for sex purposes.
Sexually deviant purposes for sure.
Yeah.
She's like, I just want to shove it up my ass.
Like, I mean, listen, anal beads are a fucking trip, but have you ever had a Philosopher's Stone up your ass?
Up your ass? You ever have a stone up your ass? You ever had a magic stone up your ass?
A cold magic stone straight up your ass. Let me tell you. It's like, no, I'm saying, I mean, like, you keep it there for a little bit, you warm it up, and then you give it to a good friend of yours, like whatever it is, like in the coolest way possible.
FullMetal Analyst.
FullMetal Analyst. There we go. And we've already, it's like, took us 2 episodes, we've already ruined the show.
You're welcome.
So I think that there's a lot of cool shit that we could also get into with this one. I'm ready to rock the next one. You guys ready to go?
Yeah, let's see if this broad finds the stone and shoves it right up her ass.
Shoves it up her ass and gives herself a robotic asshole. Let's go. We've thrown the writing gauntlet down on these showrunners and these writers and stuff like that. If it doesn't happen, I don't know. We'll see. Only way we're gonna know is if we fucking pop this one out. You guys ready to go?
Yeah.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. If you guys are ready to go, and you guys want to see what springs forth from the next episode, and our next reaction to episode 3 of season 1 of FullMetal Alchemist Brotherhood, you guys can actually see that right now. That's available on our Patreon. The links to either one of those is in our top pinned comment or the description below. You click that, you give us a little bit of support for $5, and that gets you early access to all of our FullMetal Alchemist Brotherhood coverage.
Yeah. Okay, well, maybe it is a Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, it's glowing.
Whoa, shit.
Oh my God.
But my Tommy gun don't.
No, that's what I'm saying. That, you get all the other animated shows that we're checking on, everything else that we've checked out before in the past, like our full runs of AOT, of ATLA, of Korra. All of those are available to you for a pretty damn fair price. Also, exclusive podcast commentary tracks, all kinds of stuff over there for a pretty damn fair price. So we hope that you guys consider giving us a little bit of support, but if you can't do that, hit us with a like and a subscribe. Absolutely. Please take your fucking big metal goddamn arm and hit that like and hit that subscribe and hit that goddamn bell. We would greatly appreciate it. That shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. Appreciate y'all for coming by, and we'll check y'all later.